What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Comics Clash. It's Isaiah, and today the final episode of the Book of Boba Fett debuted on Disney Plus. So today I'm going to be giving you my series review of the Book of Boba Fett. So let's dive into it. Now, the Book of Boba Fett was kind of fun. It was a decent show, but there were a huge amount of problems. First off, there is no suspense in this show at all. You don't feel it at all. You don't feel the build up for the finale. They wasted 2 episodes on The Mandalorian. Not complaining; those were the 2 best episodes of the series, but they did waste 2 episodes where they could have done build up, suspense, and drama with Boba Fett while still incorporating Mandalorian, but they decided to fully focus on the Mandalorian instead of focusing on their actual plot of their story. That was really dumb. There's not a lot of drama with the finale. You don't really feel it. Like, you know how Cad Bane and Boba Fett actually had a relationship in the Clone Wars? You don't even feel that now. They just mention it once or twice when they're facing off, and that was just really dumb. There's just a lot of major issues that I have here, and I can just enjoy this show for what it is. I can enjoy for it to be a dumb Star Wars fun action show, and for that, it's pretty enjoyable. I actually really like it. Boba Fett's a pretty cool character, but then when you see his character arc throughout the show, he doesn't really have one. Only when he's in the past, you kind of see his journey in the past, giving the character who he is today, right? I just want to see what he was trying to do in the present to make the village respect him, because we barely got any of that, and that was kind of what I was thinking the whole show was going to be about. Him trying to set his presence on Tatooine as this lord who rules with respect, but they did none of that. It was only like a couple seconds of him talking to the people of the village, and that's it. It was really dumb. They don't focus on that at all, and I really thought they should have. So yeah, just so many simple things that they could have done better. They could have easily fixed the mistakes I had with this show and my issues with the show. They could have easily fixed them, but they didn't, and they decided to go a lazy route and make these dumb decisions, and that really messed up the show as a whole. Now, there are quite a few things that I really enjoy about the show other than the action, and that is The Mandalorian. The 2 episodes with The Mandalorian are absolutely great. I just wish they could have saved that for Mandalorian Season 3 and then focused on Boba Fett in those 2 episodes. Instead, just give Mando a cameo and not a full arc with Baby Yoda and everything, because that was kind of a little bit of a waste of time for a Boba Fett show. But if they just saved that for Mandalorian Season 3, that would have been so much smarter, and I would have really enjoyed Mandalorian Season 3, Episode 1 and 2, so yeah. But now that Mandalorian's with Grogu, what are you going to keep doing? Bounty missions, and that's it with the little kid, and that's it. That's the whole show. I'm really scared about Mandalorian Season 3. I'm not sure where they're going to go. Maybe they could do something with Mandalore as a planet, but now with Baby Yoda not training with Luke anymore, and him not going to be becoming a Jedi, and him just hanging out with the Mandalorian all the time, I'm a little worried about what they're going to do. But I'm still totally excited for the show. I mean, it's Mandalorian. It's awesome. So the Mandalorian episode's very interesting. I love seeing the little cult of the 3 Mandalorians that are still here. That was pretty fun. And then him dueling the other Mandalorian. I forget his name. I think it was like Val or something. And they duel, and that was pretty fun. And then Mando has the Darksaber still. There's a lot of fun little things that I enjoyed in those episodes too. And seeing Luke again training Baby Yoda was just great. I love seeing Luke in his prime, and how he's actually a very good teacher in his prime. And we never really got to see that, and I'm just glad we did. Getting into more like the final battle stuff, I did enjoy that. It was just a lot of fun seeing Boba Fett on his Rancors just smashing the Pikes. Pikes had no really arc or anything. They just snuck in to run Spice, and they didn't do much with the Pikes, and that's what pisses me off. We didn't get a compelling villain, even though Cad Bane's absolutely amazing in Clone Wars and Rebels. He does nothing in this show. He doesn't pose a threat anymore. Like, I don't even see him as a threat. Even when he killed the deputy, that was like, okay, sure. And then the Pike Syndicate, they're just there as a villain and just people for us to fight. Fennec Shand doesn't really do much, actually. Throughout the whole show, I thought she would get more screen time, more development, looking more into her backstory and how everything played out for her. But we don't. We barely do. We just get to see her and Boba Fett in the past, where they first meet, and that's it. And I don't, she doesn't get an arc or anything. We don't get to see her do much, and I really wanted her to have like an arc and more of a story, but all she does is kill a couple of pikes and have some good fighting scenes, and that's it. And don't even get me started. This was the worst end credit scene I've ever seen. Seeing Cobb alive, cool, awesome. But they could have done so much more for an end credit scene to tease a future. I mean, on Disney Plus it says season finale, so I'm assuming they're gonna try to make it second season, but I don't think they can. I think they should just cancel it, leave it with one season. I really think this show could have benefited from having 8 episodes and not giving 2 episodes to the Mandalorian. Like, it could have easily been a great show if they just spent time on developing the story, and that was just pisses me off. But we're not talking about that anymore. We're talking about the end credit scene. It's pretty lame. I knew Cobb was alive. He only got shot once, while the deputy got shot like 7 times. That was pretty funny. Yeah, I knew he was alive, so they didn't really need to give us that end credit scene. They didn't even tease anything. Nothing for Mandalorian season 3. Just a little bit of banter between Mando and the child, and that's pretty much it. I had some dumb fun with this show, but as like a critic and like reviewing this, I see so many problems, and it's hard to overlook them. It's hard to get invested in a story where there's no development. So that's my review on the Book of Boba Fett as a whole. What did you guys think of the Book of Boba Fett? If you enjoyed it, that's great. And tell me, are you excited for Mandalorian Season 3? Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.